This is Angela.
Oh my God, this is Paul.
Hello, this is week 2 of level 3 on Connection on
Wednesday night hop.
Month of May,
Yes.
2015.
Yes.
So we are working on signaling with our partner in social dance to make social dancing more understandable and more enjoyable overall by being able to do things as a pair together. And we spent a lot of the last class doing basics on weight shifts and triple steps and being able to clean up our levels. We continued that a little bit today in preparation for next week, where we're going to talk about application directly to social dancing in open and closed leading, swing outs, figures, and things like that. So as we continued this, we first talked about a few things.
Yeah. So we talked about the hand grip. It should be really just like holding water bottles instead of very flat, because then it'll be really difficult. Easy to slip away. So that's one thing. Number 2 is do not hold the hand, like make sure the angle of your arms are not over 90 degrees or 180 degrees if we're talking about the line here.
It's elbow to elbow, should be about a straight line, so I'm pushing on near the follow's center instead of collapsing their arm. Likewise, I could be wrong and she could be right, and pushing back on me and I collapse instead of pushing on my center.
Right. And the third thing is keep, when we are doing, especially for the triple steps, instead of doing triple step
with our hands, we
with
exaggerated
the hands,
that.
Yeah. It should be really coming from the body. Da, ba, da. So if we separate, it should be up, da, ba, da, up, da, ba, da, instead of up, da, ba, da, up, da, ba, da. Yeah, so there's nothing going on here. It should all from the body. And we did a little bit of up and solo practice on the triple steps and the skates. Sorry. So if you would do this a little bit, triple step goes up and triple step and up and triple step and up and triple step, and the skates goes down, up, down, skate, down. So practice that. Yep.
And watch yourself in the mirror. Make sure your level is actually changing up or down.
Up and down. Okay. And then we went directly into some new material that we wanted to practice.
And let's just show the end result. Well, we're going to go over how to get into it. Actually, we did rotational rock steps
Correct,
first.
we did.
So we actually started with normal rock steps. So rock, step, weight shift, rock, step, weight shift. And looking from the side, we showed that this was a push away and then a pull back with the hands in this slot right here. The more space we have, the more time before the follower can feel the direction change, and the tighter we are, the quicker the follower can feel that direction change.
Yep.
So we started with rock, step, step, and I push away here just to exaggerate. That's where the action happens, and then we just kept our hands here. And then we modified this with this goosh.
Yep. So it's more we're still in a line, but it's more diagonally instead of just back and forth at where we were. It's so from this angle, push, pull, push, push, pull.
And as a lead, I'm creating a push, but also giving more rotation by pushing with one hand more than the other one, which, if it's coinciding with the free foot of the follow, causes them to rock back at an angle. And so we can use this momentum to switch directions and pull.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And we also talk about follows. Do not, when we are being pushed, do not break your frame, meaning that your elbow is going to go behind your back. That is not very safe for you. So you want to push the same amount back, keeping the balance, the tension with your partner, and you never break your frame. But it doesn't apply to the lead.
The leads have a special case. Leads, you can absorb all you want. In fact, it's great. It's not symmetric. You don't always go like this. In fact, often you absorb all the way in while the follow doesn't. For example, in a swing out, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm absorbed with my elbow back. Follow is not. That's okay. So we absorbed here, following in. Okay.
All right.
Then we did a move
Yes.
that was side by side. We got into it with this. We'll talk about it more. But in the meantime, we're going to call these sideways jig walks. So we have this pulse and this step. This is
Keep the rhythm.
same concepts. You're pushing away, pulling with
push,
this hand.
Pull.
I'm absorbing
push,
with my elbow behind me. Let's show it from behind. So,
Pull. Push.
here. I'm absorbing with my elbow behind while the follow keeps their frame. Okay. And then we talked about how we can change this into something else.
Pull.
Boom, and skates. So we can get this and then we can go right back to normal stepping. Same concept. We also did small and larger. And we took advantage of this size change
Yeah.
to signal that we're going to cross sides.
Ha, da, 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 ha. And we talked about it's very important to keep your rhythm instead of change the rhythm and start running. It's like so if you run, it's da 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 da. It's not gonna work. It's gonna freak me out. So keep the rhythm. Dum, a bum, a dum, dum, bum, ba dum, ba hum, ha, 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 ha. Keep the rhythm. Keep the bouncing.
We checked about follows arms.
Oh, right. So we did talk about follows. During this kind of move when we don't have a lot of visual, what we do is we want to make sure that our arms are available because we don't know which arm of the lead's going to grab during the next move. So we keep them open so they can grab them whichever way and turn us or whatever. That's one thing. No, the other thing is leads for this specific move for today. I think we taught about you go behind the follows. So follows need to go straight line to the side.
Leads, all you're doing is providing a pull in this direction, and you cross behind.
Ta, ha. So I'm not looking at Paul at all. Ha.
And we're just like emphasizing the push and the pull here. We'll work on this more as we get into other ways to do this move. But more importantly, we'll talk about open and closed leading and how we can apply all of these concepts so far with tension and balance and triple steps and skates
Correct.
to your generic social dancing on the dance floor.
Yep. See you next week.